My name is Elise Anna Harris, and I am a three-time triple negative breast cancer survivor. I am here to share my experience, praying that it will encourage those who are currently going through treatment and for those where treatment has ended. October 1 is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. I can assure you, as a breast cancer survivor, every day is breast cancer awareness, becoming familiar with your body, anything that is not normal, especially if you've had breast cancer before, anything out of the norm, contacting your doctor, making sure that everything is working properly, there's not anything abnormal going on. I want to dedicate this video, this series today, to all of the breast cancer patients, survivors, family members, caretakers. I have family and friends that I have lost along the way, and I will be sharing with you today some of their photos. My grandmother, Elise Harris. This is my grandmother, Elise Anna Harris. She lost her battle with breast cancer at the age of 44. My grandmother, Elise Anaway, with whom I was named after, um, we are unsure as far as what her cause of death was, but definitely do know that it was not breast cancer. The next slide, please. This is Julie Weems. Me and Julie Weems, our families grew up together. And a few years back, she came before the church congregation at the time Greater Apostolic Faith Temple and announced that she had breast cancer. And after prayer, my family said to me, "You need to go and talk to Julie and to let her know your experience with breast cancer." So me and Julie, we exchanged phone numbers. And then from then on, it would be a weekly conversation. She's sharing me her experience. I'm telling her my experience and letting her know what I experienced and questions and things that she should ask. Also, too, Julie lost her battle with breast cancer. Um, that was a sad day for me. The next slide, please. This is my mother, whom I was named after, Elise Anna Harris. My mother lost her battle with breast cancer at the age of 44. And my mother would tell me and my sister on a daily basis, because my mother had breast cancer twice, to become familiar with your body. And if anything out of the norm would happen, to just know it and to contact the doctor and to follow up with him from there. I miss her so much. The next slide, please. This is Sister Winona Hay Jones. This picture here was taken. We went to a breast cancer walk back in 2019. Me and Winona also exchanged phone numbers, and we began a weekly conversation. I'm sharing her my experience as a three-time breast cancer survivor. And she said to me, "You sure do know a lot." And then she said, "You're my shero." And I said, "Well, Winona, it would be like when I see things like this, it was like God wanted me to share this with other people." And so I'm doing it up to this day. I'm sharing this YouTube video, like I said, hoping that it helps somebody. Um, she lost her battle with breast cancer in 2019. The next slide, please. Okay, I think that is all the slides. In order to promote breast cancer awareness, or if you know someone who's been recently diagnosed with breast cancer, you can do the following things to help them. Um, when picking a charity, make sure it's focused on patient support, Um, Patient support comes in many forms. You can take up classes, gas cards, exercise classes, letters. You can also subscribe to this video series here, because this is just one in a many of series of topics that I will continue to talk about. Also, research is critical for a metastatic breast cancer survivor. Metastatic breast cancer is when breast cancer has spread throughout the body. Research, again, is critical for that. Also, you can help someone who has breast cancer. You can drive them to their chemo session. You can help clean their house, possibly help take some type of donation to help pay their bills, maybe help with the kids, especially if there are kids involved. Also, too, what you can do, you can contact your local congressman, because in the past, the National Institute of Health has cut funding on research for cancer, and it's becoming harder and harder for people with cancer to get medication. Also, too, listen to cancer patients when they tell you how they feel. You can listen to a cancer patient share their story. Always be supportive. No negative comments are wanted or needed. Total focus is on the cancer patient survivor. The color pink shade, um, it's is a color that is associated with women with breast cancer. The color pink, what it represents, calming, playful, quieting, life affirming, stress relieving characters. Um, Also, too, um, Charlotte Haley was the original person who had started out, because she was diagnosed with breast cancer in 1991. She was a grassroots advocate, and she was a breast cancer survivor. And what she was trying to do was to raise awareness about the lack of funding for cancer prevention. She had peach ribbons, and what ended up happening, her message ended up striking a chord, and eventually the color ended up becoming pink. She died February the 2nd, 2014, at the age of 91. Not sure the reason of her cause. Again, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Again, as a breast cancer survivor, every day I can assure you um, is awareness. Again, to be familiar with the body. Get your monthly mammograms. Women, please don't put it off, because that one time that you put off could end up um, possibly, I don't know, becoming into something better. So please get your monthly mammogram. Stay on top of your exams. Know your numbers, your blood pressure number, um, your A1C level. Just take total charge over your body. Again, I'm not a medical doctor. I am a breast cancer survivor, 3 time sharing my experience, praying to God that it helps somebody. Thank you for listening, and please subscribe. Again, this is going to be a regular ongoing series where I will be talking about my experience on a monthly basis. God bless you.